Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more chess. We're playing 1510 as a black against Somu Mahesh, I guess. Um, I happened to notice that there was a ooh, taking up more center seems good for you. There's an under 1500 arena starting just like in a minute or two. What if I try this against that? Against them grabbing more space? People don't usually do this, but it seems good. I don't know why they don't. That makes this bishop a bit weird, huh? Um, Threatening this, I guess? I mean, like, I don't know. They're always threatening that when they open against a Sicilian, but I could do this, I guess. But then bishop here is more of a problem. Anyway, I noticed there was a an under 1500 arena starting shortly, and right now I'm rated like 1497. And I was like, oh, wouldn't this be a fun time to go like play in the kiddie pool one last time? But hey, I don't think I'm gonna stay above 1500 any for any like I've been fluctuating. I'm on an upward trend, but I had a number of pretty bad games recently, so I shouldn't count on my rating going up. Um, I'll also go here. They just defend the pawn, though, so... What about this? I think I'd be alright with that. And push? Push I don't like very much. It's hard for me to track down this pawn, and this guy would be a big nuisance. I don't think I should commit so much. I think I'll just get the knight here. Anyway, and it's also like 10-0 is just so much faster than 15-10. I feel like I would be under a lot of pressure to move and play badly and be mad. Question. Why didn't I do this a while ago? Check. Pawn? Pretty sure I can do it now, right? No. This, right? Oh, also this? Okay, yeah. Probably not a good move then. This knight might want to get here, which I don't really enjoy. I could stop it, obviously, but I don't think it's that big a deal if they want to spend a second knight move. I should just develop something. Let's just go here. Sort of modest pawn move that gives me, I don't know, I should probably just play a knight somewhere here. What? What are you doing there? What do you want? I guess your idea is this then? Okay, this is pretty well defended, I guess. What about here? I think that would be all right. But they still have this idea, don't they? Well, I can get the bishop out. No, because the point is that they win. No, my bishop's defending this. I think I'm fine with this. And I think bishop here is okay. This might be a little bit too ambitious. And I want something defending this pawn, I think. Well, I have the queen there. Um, this bishop is a little bit precarious. What about here? Then check, I guess. That would be pretty dumb. Well, this. I'd be okay with that trade, I think. So here, I would happily take. Here, check, block. I guess I would be inviting a knight forward, which I don't much want. So let's go here first. This is a weak square in, like... Ah, now they can run back that way. Okay. That's cool. But I can now get a knight in here? Which isn't doing anything yet. But could be nice someday. I've also got this. No, I don't. Takes is just devastating for me. I have this to block him and send the bishop back, but then my knight is just kind of sidelined and sucks. Push again, I don't think I would be too sad. Yeah, let's just maintain the pawns both attacking there and develop a bishop. There you go. Yeah, I'm castling too, I think. That was the idea. Now, it feels like my opponent has substantially more space. I mean, it feels that way because it's true, of course. We're similarly developed. Maybe my opponent's a little more developed. Bishop's is better than this one for sure. But I have like this. Yeah, okay, they're now targeting that. Is this any good? No, it's defended. It's attacked 3 times and defended. Well, it is, isn't it? Takes, or probably takes with pawn. So I can bust open the center, I think, if I wanted. Although, they can dodge? No. Yes. We've had this idea before, and no, it would be okay. I would just take. Do I want to bust open the center? I think so. Their pawns are better than mine, right? And this is a great bishop. I mean, it's their wrong color. It's like it's the less mobile of their bishops because they have a lot of light colored pawns. But right now it's outside the pawn chain and doing a good job. So I think I like the idea of trading it for one of my pieces if I can. Suppose here, for example. Now, they could retreat with the bishop. But then I think this is pretty good for me. Or maybe this, actually. Oh yeah, that would be much better. Fork the pieces. What's the downside? Is there some trap? No. Look at that pawn go. He's just soldiering his way down the board. And that pawn is currently attacked twice but defended 3 times. So if they try to like take it to get some material for their piece, I'm not even sure that's a good idea. Takes. I don't know. I guess yeah, it is right. They get to trade their bishop for a pawn instead of their knight for nothing. Okay. But I can... No, don't go there. That lets them get this trade in. This lets them move their knight here, maybe? I'm not sure how great that would be, but it's a discovered attack here, so it's probably pretty good. I think we just do something... Oh. But if here, this is only defended twice... It's only attacked twice, so I think that should be enough. But I think I'd be happier with my knight. Not sure. Can I just take? Like, I don't think I can. There's takes, 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 and I'm only up a pawn, right? Whereas if I move, I think I can be up more. I think just in case, I'm going to maintain as much pressure there as I can by going all the way back here. I mean, there's something to taking like this, but I don't think it's very good. Is it? Takes, takes. It's attacking this bishop, so it makes them trade with the knight, I think. Then here, and I don't really... Or not here, but here. I don't really see how great that is. This knight's pretty okay right now. I don't see any reason to trade him for this guy. I want him still here supporting this pawn that I'm going to have, right? Yeah. Try to maintain a good center pawn, I think, is a worthwhile thing to do. I mean, on the other hand... Okay, I don't get that choice. Now, my development is pretty poor right now. So maybe I try to break this open and improve my rook in that way? Takes, takes would be fine, or maybe takes. Yeah, targeting this pawn. I'd like to do something with this bishop, but I don't want to go here until I can actually respond to takes with takes, which I can't do. So I can move it one step, and then here, and then another, but that kind of stinks, right? So I think let's just open this file up. It looks like it's dropping this pawn because of attacks, but I have here, right? So I think I should be okay. And just leave the rook where he is, now that I've got this half-open file with a weak pawn on it. Threatening here. Oh. I see. I didn't notice that I had weakened this pawn. And now they're threatening this, so I really should have taken here, huh? Boo. I mean, I could defend other ways besides moving the rook, which seems kind of flimsy. Mainly, I could do this or this. I'm not thrilled about walking into a pin, though. Ah, actually, this counterattacks against their rook, right? Takes, suppose takes, takes. That's fine. And we're attacking this pawn as well if they don't go for the trade. So I feel like they should trade rooks here, maybe? Because the alternative is to lose a pawn, but I'm not sure. Maybe trading rooks is even worse when you're down by 2. Okay, they're going to go for it. And they can choose whether to trade bishops or save bishops, and don't know which of those is better. Probably try to save them both? No. Since it does put my king, here, fine. Ah, I'm losing this pawn in the end. No, it's guarded by my bishop. So they're piling up here, threatening to win the pawn and also get this insane fork. So if takes here, I couldn't recapture. It would just be a nightmare. But I have like this, for example, attacking the bishop and also defending the pawn. I don't know. I guess I could just like go here and still be maintaining this threat. But I have another attacker on it. Defender, I mean. I don't know. It frees me up for stuff like this, maybe? Or... Yeah, let's... Ah, hang on. They're also threatening this. That's a problem. Can I do something that handles both of those threats? I can push the pawn, but then they just take this. And also this with check is just devastating. What if I just get over here? No. Then they have, well, they win the pawn. But it looks like I can't stop them from winning a pawn. Oh, but then when they take here, I can't retake either. Oh. Alright, get me off of this file. You can have this pawn, apparently. This doesn't work. The queen and the knight are both attacking that square. What about here first? Then this after I apply a defender there? I don't know. There's this attacking the pawn, but they can defend it pretty easily, and even with a counterattack. There's this. My queen is under attack. I should probably move her, huh? Watch over this square, maybe? I don't know. Stay off of this open file that a rook could threaten you on? Yeah, that seems good. Okay. We'll do something quiet like this, I think. I don't know. Let's keep her more central. Why not, right? Maybe even all the way here? I thought of attacking this pawn, but I don't think it's really much of anything. If I go here, where is a knight gonna attack me? Nowhere. You kind of have to go here or here, right? Actually, no, here's no good. Yeah, it has to be specifically here. And then this? Forcing you back to one of these squares. I guess this one, right? Because you don't want to block your rook's view of this pawn. Actually, I can get in a queen trade after they move this way, right? You're defending. That's interesting. Oh, this doesn't work, does it? Now that the knight's defended. Also, it never worked. Right. So you're trying to get some knight move with a discovery. For example, this. Well, I have that. This does not work. Stop thinking of that move. This could be... Like, it attacks the knight, but it makes my rook pretty sad. There's king here, but that's not good. Knight here just drops the knight and is very sad. Huh. So what are they threatening to do with this guy? That's the real question. Here? I don't know. Here? Like... Nothing seems to actually work. I'm just going to put a rook on this half-open file, I think. I'm getting, like, way down on time. I'm trying to, like, hang on to my small advantage, but I don't want to get into a position where I have to make every move super quickly. Anyway, now I could do something like this to pile up on the knight. They have maybe ideas of, like, rook here. It's currently defended by my knight. But I think they'd like to do that at some point. There's rook here? Doesn't seem to be doing quite as much. It defends this pawn, but that doesn't matter right now. I would like to get rid of this knight so that I can go here, I think. But I couldn't afford to do it just yet. Now I can. This pawn's a valuable asset for my opponent. Right? They have this idea, maybe. Meaning I would, like, trade knights, but they get their pawn even better and, like, close to promoting. Could be an issue. I think I could defend it, though. How did I end up losing that second pawn? I don't quite remember. I know I lost the first one in that trade. Oh, right, the bishop just swooped in here and picked it up because it wasn't defended anymore. Got it. Okay, so now I want to play this. Actually, is that losing somehow? Here, here, here. Check. only one legal move is here. And the queen might like to get involved, but she can't really, right? So I think I'm okay. Oh! Wait. Didn't they have that last move? And I just neither. Oh, no, my knight was defending that, and I had no idea. The queen was so far away. How could she. How could she make that move? Anyway, this is why I don't think I would do so well in the under 1500 arena. I guess. Yeah, when I was projecting where the queen could go, I only went this far because obviously there's a pawn there. I didn't really think about the fact that the knight is guarding this square. If I had thought of that, maybe I would have also noticed that my knight is stopping that threat, but I didn't notice either of them really. I noticed the knight couldn't go there. But I didn't really think about the fact that these two knights are currently canceling out the queen's control of this square as well. Like there's ideas like this maybe to chase away the knight. It interferes with this defense though, which might matter if there's some knight discovery. Like here, suppose the knight doesn't take, but goes here. Oh, but then I don't have this anymore, which is what I wanted all along. So that was why I didn't want to move this knight. He was hanging onto that square. And apparently, although I didn't notice, I can't move this knight either. He's stuck. It's really hard to make progress in this position for me. I'm up the pawn, but my opponent's attack seems pretty severe. Like, I don't know, am I supposed to have um instead of this rook move here? Open up the analysis board. And then I'm threatening to get the rook onto this file. So that I can, or threatening to get it onto the 7th rank so that I can put it on the file that I really want it on, which is this one. If takes, I guess. Because I can't do this or I lose the rook. And I don't think my queen's in any serious danger. There's ideas like this exposing this attack, but it doesn't work yet. On the other hand, it means that this move might not be so great for me. Like, what are they doing to build up? Maybe this. Chase my queen. At any rate, it means I can't do this. Well, yeah, it's kind of awkward, isn't it? My queen is busy defending this pawn. No, she's not. The rook has it for now. But like, where is she supposed to go? These pawns and this knight collaborate pretty well. I can go here, I guess, or apply this check for whatever reason. Forces the king over here, which I think they'd be happy to do. I'd rather save this resource for when it's more useful. I mean, I kind of want to get over here. Then they have stuff like this? Not really. I don't know. What does the computer think about this position? It says I'm still winning. But queen here was better? Attacking the pawn, I guess. Man, it's just held together by like by scotch tape, but apparently it's fine. Oh, right. I can, yeah. I mean, well, okay. The thing is, I didn't notice the knight block because I didn't even notice the mate in one thread at all. So that's why this move didn't really occur to me. But it would be a nice way to get the rook involved, I guess. Pin the knight, sort of. Yeah, so they need to get the knight out of there. Oh, wow, but this is winning this big fork, right? Like, I thought this was bad for me. Ah, but they're not. Well, aren't they? I was thinking if they try for it, I have this, but I don't. I see, right. This would allow them to get out with check, and then they pick up the rook. So you don't do that. You check somewhere else to escape one half of the fork, and then you move the rook to escape the other half. Sure. So it says either of these queen moves is... Oh, okay, these are better, huh? I didn't like this. This is scary. But I guess it defends that, which is more important than I realized. Yeah, and now it's just like, well, don't give up mate in one, and you'll be okay. Yeah. I mean, aside from this one move, pretty okay game. It also doesn't like bishop takes. Yeah, I did notice that eventually. The bishop has an important job defending this pawn. So knight takes, pawn takes, rook takes, they all seem plausible, but bishop takes is wrong. I don't know about rook takes. It threatens this, which is kind of nice. But I guess you'd rather develop a knight. There's so much traffic still on the board that I'd rather have a knight out front, I think. Yeah. And how is the pawn? Also not good. Yeah, exposes the king, sure. So this would be better, I agree. And then there was this blunder. Yeah, don't play that. If only they had more question marks available. It says I'm supposed to go here, which seems fine. Okay. Well, yeah, 92 average cent-pawn loss. I don't know how you even measure that, right? Like, how many cent-pawns do you lose when you give up mate in one? I was ahead by 4.5 pawns, and then I was behind by infinity pawns. How do you measure that? I don't know. A question for the computer experts at the Stockfish Corporation or whatever. I don't know. The Stockfish Group? I don't know what they're called, the guys who run the Stockfish. It's open source. They might have a corporation. It's large enough that it would make sense. Anyway, I think that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.